One
You were
minute.
still
One
saying,
minute. One
go
minute.
on.
If you're using your logic, the guitarist also I knew. I just didn't remember the name. The place also I knew. Who said Mykonos?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Made of Me show. I am Abhishek Gaur and
I'm Anushka Mechandani.
we are in Australia.
Australia, baby.
We're in Australia, we're in Melbourne, and we're gonna get straight into our episode. Our first segment is Made of Love.
So, for our first segment, Made of Love, what do we have today?
I have 4 questions. Okay, so these are people who are in different stages of their relationship. Some are in talking phases, dating phases. Some are in they're dating, but talking is not what they're doing phases. So they have asked different questions regarding their situation. Some little more serious, some little more goofy, and yeah, we just have to give our opinions on it, just on how we have seen different lives compared to them and each other. So just
Okay.
provide a fresh perspective on things. So let's get
Let's do it.
straight into it. The first one, very simple one. If a guy talks about his family to you and talks about you to his family, is he trying to hint that he wants you to meet them? So first you give the girl's perspective because this is what a girl is asking. And
Yeah.
also guys, these all we're gonna ask anonymously. So if you have any questions, you can message us on our Insta, The Made of Me Show, or on our individual Instas as well. We'll keep it anonymous. Anyway, let's get back into the question. Yeah.
Yes. So, I think it's a very serious thing if a guy is talking about you to his family. I think it's a big deal because usually, stereotypically, guys don't talk about girls to their families unless and until it's something serious. So yeah, I think it's pretty serious.
No, but the question is when he's doing all these things, does it mean he wants you to meet his family?
Yeah, I think so. I think that does mean he wants you to meet his family. But again, it kind of depends. Like, what's his history with relationships? What's his relationship with his parents? I guess if he's talking about his family and stuff, then he has a good relationship with his parents and his family. But yeah, what's his history with relationships? Like, I don't know if this is the right way to look at it, but like, how many girls has he spoken about before to his family? Like, it depends on all those things. But I feel like the girl shouldn't really feel anything in this situation. The guy should tell the girl directly. But to me, it does sound like a hint that he wants you to meet his family.
Yeah, in my eyes, it could go either way. Because as you said, oh, if he's talking about his family to you,
Yeah.
that means he has a good relationship with his family.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, how I'm seeing it is that if I want a girl to think I have good family relationships, all I have to do is talk about them. So now we don't know if he's talking about his family to her just to make her also feel, yeah, see, he's so nice, he's so family oriented, he
Yeah.
loves his
He's
parents.
using it like a trick.
No, I
maybe.
would not say trick, but just icing on the cake as well, right? Like the cake can still be good, but the icing makes all the difference. So he could possibly have a decent above average relationship with his parents.
Yeah.
But it is also a possibility that he is adding a layer of icing on it to
Could.
make himself, his family seem more appealing.
Yeah.
And again, from the other side, when he's talking about her to his family,
Yeah.
how does she know that?
I feel like
Like
you
she's
can
knowing
tell.
that, no, like she's doing that through him, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying, yeah, I spoke to my mom about you.
Yeah.
So we don't know if that's the truth or not in this
But you
situation.
can tell. Like, I feel like you can tell if the guy is not lying in general, but about this specific thing, you can tell if the guy has seriously spoken about you to his parents or not. You can tell. Like, there'll be subtle things in the way he says it, the details he gives, or if he brings up the same thing again and again, and that means he probably did talk to his parents about you.
Maybe. It is. I agree that it's more likely that
Yeah,
he is speaking the truth. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying it is still a possibility.
it is.
So don't take the pressure of meeting the family as of now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could drop hints as well that, oh, that's so great. I'd love to meet them in the future.
Yeah.
So that he thinks, oh, future. So when? Like, you have
Yeah.
to get the conversation flowing.
Exactly.
Maybe he's had encounters in the past where he's introduced a girl to his family too soon.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to ease it in as well by pause, just slowly, bringing the topic up again and again,
Yeah.
saying, "Oh yeah, I've spoken about you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna speak about them
Yeah.
to you." Anyway, that's a possibility as
Good
well.
on you though.
Good on you. Yeah, yeah, good. Open communications in relationships with parents and partners.
5 stars.
Yeah, PNP, we love that. Parents and partners.
Acha.
Next, this guy I'm seeing for a couple of weeks now, he keeps casually bringing up his accomplishments and qualities, and they all happen without me really asking about them. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy listening to him and learning more about him, but I just want to understand what is making him do this. Is he trying to impress me? Is he trying to show off? Is he trying to make himself feel superior? We have good fun, but this is just playing on my mind a bit, so help me out. P.S. Love the show, y'all are too cute. Thanks, Anon.
Thanks.
Anon. Anon
Thanks.
for anonymous.
What? Didn't get. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Linking bank details down here. Anyway.
Okay. First thoughts, like without thinking, this is it's quite sus, I would say. Quite sus. Usually when a guy is trying to oversell himself, it means he's definitely a bit insecure about something, and he's trying to make you not see that insecurity, which is why he's trying to push it in your face and say, "Hey, look, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, please don't leave me." You know? So nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to have a chat with him and be like, "Okay, bro, this is like the 15th time you've told me this. Are you okay? Like, is there something wrong?" I don't know. I think just again, see, this is what I always stand by: open communication. Communication is key.
For the
It's
next
all,
two questions, answers on open communication.
It's all about communication.
Yeah.
Like, so just have a chat with him. Talking really does help. Doesn't solve everything, but it helps. So talk to him about it and see. Like, it's great to be proud of your accomplishments and achievements, but cool. Like, why are you bringing it up so much? Have a chat with him. Figure it out. But yeah, I think it's a bit of an insecurity he probably has that he's trying to push on you.
Yeah, I think it's coming from an insecurity. I'm seeing it as a different way though, but I agree with the insecurity part.
Yeah.
I feel now I want to know more about the guy in this situation. I want to know whether he has many friends, whether he has siblings.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe he's just doing all of this because he's a bit of a loner, like he does not have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So, and maybe his relationship with his family is not as supportive. So he doesn't feel that sense of words of affirmation in his
Correct.
daily life or in his surroundings. So when he's feeling a new connection, he's trying to say, "Oh look, oh yeah, by the way, this is what I'm. Oh, did you
Could
see
be.
that?" He just maybe look again. It's coming from the insecurity
Yeah.
level itself, but I'm thinking more as a him being vulnerable rather than him being sus about it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just I don't know. Maybe he just needs some compassion
Yeah,
sometimes.
he's probably just looking for a bit of validation
Yeah,
and like
maybe.
acceptance because he doesn't get a lot of recognition from maybe his work peeps, his friends, his family.
Yeah.
That's
So
also another way to look at it.
that then these all things that we are saying, then you have to take it into consideration because you know him more.
Yeah.
So you have to decide which of these situations fit him more. Does he have a very compassionate social life? Does he have supportive parents who are always praising him, talking about him to others, and he's not only talking about himself and his accomplishments to you, but is he doing that in other social situations as well? Then it's a different situation. Then either he has some superiority complex that he needs to feel always above everyone else, or he's just, I don't know, he just has that 2000 schoolboy mindset that, if I'm boasting myself, any woman will fall for me. So you have to figure out that. Or if you are knowing the other aspect of his life where he does not have a lot of friends, he's a good person, he makes friends easily, but he just doesn't have a lot of friends. Then maybe you can say, okay, maybe he just needs some affirmation, maybe he just needs some compliments every once in a while.
Yeah. And if you have the mental space to give him that validation,
Yeah.
then do that.
Yeah,
Like,
and
there's
as you're
nothing
saying,
wrong.
like you're having good fun, but this is playing on your mind.
Yeah.
So I guess what people tend to do wrong, especially in early relationships, is they think there's a difference between accepting and understanding. Like just because you understand it doesn't mean you have to accept it. And as of this situation, you are trying to accept it without understanding it.
Yeah.
So only first focus on understanding it. Understand it completely, understand him completely, his mind. Then you can make an educated decision of whether or not it is worthy to accept or not. Because just because you understand it doesn't mean you have to accept it.
That's
Cool.
good advice.
Anything you want to add on that?
A little salt? No, I think you've pretty much covered everything.
Pause.
Let us
Next
know how
one.
it goes. Keep us updated.
Yeah, keep us updated. We'll reply to it in 2 to 3 working weeks. Next, I met a guy on my flight, and like normal flight neighbors, we spoke. Side note, if a flight neighbor speaks to me, I'm changing my seat.
I was just gonna say, is that a normal thing anymore?
Yeah, like
it should be,
it
but is
should
it?
not be.
No, it should be.
If anyone
If people talk to you like,
talks to me in non-talking situations,
but it's not like.
no, it's not a social situation. I'm not in a restaurant or in a club or in like a gathering.
But
of
you're
some
eating
sort.
in the plane.
Yes,
the
I
restaurant.
booked the seat to sit alone.
I don't know. I think it used to be very normal.
If
Because
you are
everybody's on
sitting
their
at
phones
McDonald's and
nowadays.
someone comes up to you and starts talking to you, it's creepy.
McDonald's is different.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
It's not the same.
You go to McDonald's for privacy, you're traveling with privacy.
Who goes to McDonald's for privacy?
Because you're ashamed and embarrassed of your choices. So you want to go and have a burger alone.
I think it should be normalized. Anyway,
It should not be. I'll just change my seats. Anyway, so Neva started speaking to me. He suddenly started stalking me and sending me random gym pictures on Instagram. Now, I don't like ghosting or blocking people, but I also don't like confronting them. What should I do?
Oh.
Did you send this question?
No, what?
Because you're not a confrontational or a ghost person.
That's rubbish.
You're more of a,
I'm a.
hey, I hope you understand. I feel like you're a lovely person, but just don't do this to me kind of
That's
person.
also kind of confrontational,
No,
I
it's
think.
not.
I think it is.
Compliments
Even
are
if you
not
say it in a nice way or in a straight way, it doesn't matter. It's still confrontational. That sounds sus, babe.
That is sus.
That
I
is
don't like
sus.
that. That's creepy.
Never mind. I'm gonna take back everything I just said about it being normal again. I forgot that the word has become
Weird.
worse
Yeah.
as we have progressively gone on.
Gym pictures on Instagram, I feel like is we had an episode where we spoke about icks
Yeah.
popping. I feel like gym pictures on Instagram to people who like you have less than 6 months of communication with, or people okay, no, like okay, they're less to it. If it's someone who is your gym buddy, it's completely different. If it's someone who you're like dating for, I would say at least 3 to 4 weeks. Like at least 3 to 4 weeks. Or if it's just a long-term friend of yours.
Yeah.
Okay? Only in those situations it's acceptable. Your first interaction like should not be you're sending gym pictures.
No, 100%.
And
That
that
shouldn't be the
too,
first thing.
it's just so I thought you're stalking their Instagram and then sending.
It
Should be a punishable offense.
it's definitely weird.
It's
Given
like what am I
how
supposed to do? You are paying money to go to a place to lift things and put them back down. Okay, yeah, so what's the big deal? Like, don't like millions of people do that.
yeah.
Like me going to the gym itself, I understand that's like what that's about to, oh, is that your personality? Like, is that it? What like
Are you roasting yourself?
No, but I never send gym pictures to anyone.
No.
I've probably gone the last 6 years, only 6 people knowing I go to the gym. Like I don't post till we started this.
Yeah.
Nobody even knew what Abhishek Gaur is.
Yeah.
Like I keep these interests very private.
Yeah.
Purely because I think it's cringe to share them so much.
Yeah.
Unless you are a fitness influencer or something, even then it should be on your story. If you're sending one-on-one, it means you think that just because you are standing in a gym, you're getting brownie points. What? How does that make sense? You met on a flight.
Yeah. I think sending any pictures in general after meeting on a flight is sus.
Yeah, the only correct picture would be enjoying my morning coffee, and it's just a coffee and a nice view of the city.
No, I think
In
if
that case, you're like, oh wow, nice. What's that? You're like, oh yeah, I just stay here. Like something that sparks a conversation.
Yeah.
What's the gym picture gonna spark?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at your bicep vein popping through. You must deadlift a lot.
You feel
No girl's
very
gonna say that.
passionate about
Yeah,
this.
because it's so stupid. Like, and you know, for a fact, I know that he does not have a good physique. Because if he did, he would not need to send the gym pic.
Yeah. I
First
guess.
of all.
And this circles back to the insecurity thing,
Yeah,
doesn't?
he has either just started
Yeah.
and he thinks he's too cool for life, or he's been training so long and seen no progress and is just consumed by his gym that he doesn't know how to talk about anything but that. But clearly, he's not in that confident aspect of his life where he can just,
Okay, after
be.
Abhi's done taking a dig at this guy.
Yeah, I'm not liking. I'm really not liking this. Unless the conversation was going flirty, and then
Yeah.
and then he sends like a pump picture. That's separate. But
Yeah.
going to her words, he stalked her on Instagram and then sent gym pictures.
Yeah.
What?
No, it doesn't add up. It's definitely creepy. If he would have left her after sending the gym picture, it would have been fine. But what she's saying is that he constantly kept sending her pictures, texts, and stuff, right?
She has said that he suddenly started stalking me and sending me random gym pictures.
Huh.
So gym pictures and sending randomly. So I feel like there's
So
multiple.
it's exactly. So it's
not just one.
consistent.
I think it's at least 3.
So that's the issue, right? That
Yeah.
he's constantly following up. She's not responding. He's following
But
up.
we don't know if she's not responding.
Okay.
Because she could be saying, "Oh, cool, where do you work out?" Oh,
But
nice.
then
Like
this
we don't know.
question-
Like it.
So what is the question?
The question is, how does she tell him to back off without blocking and confronting? I'm gonna give you some tough love in life, okay? No one cares what you think unless you say it, okay? So I don't care that you don't like confrontation. If this guy is bothering you, you have two options. If either you block him, then you never have to deal with the disappointment that he has by you blocking him. That's the whole point of blocking.
Yeah.
Or you tell him, listen, dude, you're a grown man. Have some shame. Don't send me gym pictures. I am not interested in you that way. And yeah, bye.
Yeah, if you look, I know from my perspective, if you're trying to be like nice and not hurt the other person, I get how this could be hard. But the fact that he's constantly sending you pictures,
You have no other alternative at this
just
point.
block him.
Yeah.
Unless you're like interested in him and that kind of
If you're
makes
interested
your
in him, why are you
tummy
sending
flutter,
this
then
question?
just
Then
go
why?
for it.
Then delete this question.
But otherwise, just block him. Just block him. It's creepy. If you're
Yeah.
not responding and he's
Yeah.
constantly sending, block him. If he's sending and you're responding, then
Yeah.
do what you want to do.
Guys, remember, sending pictures to girls is only creepy if they're not interested in you. Always remember
What?
that. Yeah. Like if the girl's interested in you and you're sending her gym pictures, it's not that creepy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Sending
know.
pictures is only creepy when she's not interested in you. So if she's not interested in him and he's back to her sending pictures, that's creepy.
Yeah.
But if she is interested in him, she's flirting with him, she's complimenting his pictures, she's saving his pictures, and then he's sending, it's not as creepy anymore. Because the communication is a lot more healthy in that situation.
Next question.
Yeah. Okay, now this is from a guy.
Okay.
Hey guys. I'm 22 and I've been out with this girl for a few dates and something happened that has messed my head. We were on our third date together and everything was going great, laughing, talking, some light kissing, and I started to feel a strong connect towards her. So I made a plan for the next date while still being on this one. She instantly was not as into it as she was before, and since the date ended almost a week back, we have barely chatted. In brackets, we used to chat frequently, especially after work. Now I don't know what to do and how to rectify this. If I talk more, she'll think I'm pushy. If I talk less, she might move on. Please tell me what to do. Help. Now
Oh.
that's a good question, and the reason in my opinion, that was the best question. That's why I saved it for the end.
I'm living for the tea, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
That was, in my opinion, good question.
Yeah.
You are a good question because that seems like the most realistic situation
Yeah.
where I'm not just like, what's happening? Like with the plane guy, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This, I understand both sides. Like she was living in the moment and she's like, hey, he's getting too touchy because
Commitment.
we know
Yeah.
sometimes guys can get too clingy too fast, and then
Yeah.
the girl's like, okay, no, I need you to relax. I
Yeah.
need someone grown and composed of their emotions.
And slow.
Yeah, and slow. Yeah,
it
but you
slow.
are just like, if you're planning the next one, I don't know what you're planning in your head. Just because I kissed you, you're planning another date. Like,
Yeah.
I can
If you-
understand from her perspective.
Correct.
And then from his also, I can understand. He's like, well, I just like you. I want to spend more time with you.
Correct.
What's so wrong in that?
Correct.
And now he's confused. Like, if he messages her back to back, she's
Yeah.
like, oh, he's so needy.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't message for a week, what if she's, because we know how girls are. What if she'll think, oh, it's just not meant to be. If he wanted to, he would have. And then she also just charges it and move on. Right? Girls are very sign oriented sometimes with guys. If they
Yeah.
find the right sign, they're like, wow, universe wants me to be with him. And the guy, they could go there for one day.
That's not a general thing.
No, I think girls are more like that than guys are.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a gender thing. I don't think. I think.
You think?
I
You
think.
think? Since when?
I think that from the guy's side, you should just write a small little text
Oh.
explaining to her how you feel, and then you should leave it and give her some space. Because if I was in that situation and I felt like the guy was being too clingy, I would want an explanation. If I don't know if she's communicated that to you or not, or she's just kind of thrown you off.
No, according to him, I think what he means, she's not.
She's not. Okay. So you really like this girl, you really want her in your life, write a small paragraph and explain to her and be
Yeah.
like, hey, listen, I got a little excited because I really think this could be something. I don't really mean to jump on and be super
I don't think you
clingy.
should say this could be something because that again
No,
would
like
add.
obviously phrase it in your own way, but I would say this if I were you. Because you want her in your life and you also wanted to know how special she is to you. But say that last bit and then give her some space. Because, like I was saying, if I was the girl in that situation, I'd want to understand why you were planning a fourth date already and when I was chilling, enjoying, and I'm not really thinking about the future. Because even maybe the girl has her own shit going on, right? Like you never know.
Yeah,
So you can't really get super invested yet in what her childhood was or her traumas are, what her issues
or
are,
how many other
commitment
guys
stuff.
you're competing with. We don't know
Yeah,
the
maybe
situation.
she's seeing other guys as well. You never know, right? Like, because I don't know what the situation is. But yeah, if you just give her an explanation and then give her some space, I think she'll get back to you. Like, you should leave it though. You shouldn't keep following up after that one text because then she'll be like, okay, he's mature enough to give me some space to think it out. She'll come back to you.
That's that's advice that I would have never given. And that proves that, guys, the thing you don't want the girl to do to you is what you should do to her. Like, if the roles were reversed, the guy would hate it. If, like, I would hate it if a girl's messaging me a paragraph after I'm feeling already that she's too clingy.
Okay.
Like, if I'm feeling that she's being too and I just need some time,
Yeah.
and she's sending me a paragraph of, hey, I know, I'm like, okay, dude, relax. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But I can understand that what annoys us when the girl is doing it, that's probably exactly what we should do in reverse.
There's
Because
no such rule,
no,
but
in most situations, like if she would have done this for him, that means in her mind she's thinking, oh, if I do this, he'll feel better.
yeah,
So in most situations, she will also feel better if he did that for her.
maybe.
So that's a good way to do, because don't stay silent, I think.
No,
I would not suggest you to stay silent.
no.
And I would also not suggest that you just play off like nothing happened.
Yeah,
Like,
unless she's explicitly told you, like, give me some space, don't text me,
Yeah.
which I don't think she would have.
yeah, no,
Just
but
being a girl.
don't just also pretend that nothing happened in 3 days. Be like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you should do
Yes.
that either.
Don't do that.
I didn't have any advice for this. I just thought it was messed up situation. So go with
Yeah.
what she's saying. If it doesn't work out, it's on her. It's not on me. Anyway, guys, that brings us a wrap to our Made of Love section. And yeah, if you guys have any more love advice, needing situations, queries, dilemmas, anything, please send them to our Instagram, The Made of Me Show. You can send it to my Instagram, Abhishek_Gaur_. You can send it to Anushka's Instagram, Anushka Michandani with 2 eyes at the end. And yeah, we will try to get back to as many as we can, as in-depth analysis as we can.
Yeah,
And
and get back to us on these situations, whoever sent it in.
and
We'd
we're
love
keeping
to
it
hear.
all anonymous,
Living
so
for the
you
tea.
have to watch the episode to know if your thing has come up.
Yeah.
Obviously, we cannot say your name. So, yeah, that's it. That brings us a wrap to Made of Love. Let's get into our next segment, where we have a best friends quiz to see who knows the other person more. So, let's get
Quiz
into.
time. All right.
All left.
So, I'm going to ask Mr. Gore 5 questions about me
Yeah.
that he should know the answers to. And he's going to ask me 5 questions about him that I may know the answers to. Because my memory sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you get 2 of these,
Yeah.
I am going to be so, like, not specific. If you just get 2 out of 5,
Yeah.
I'm going to be so happy If you get three, oh my God.
I feel like his questions are going to be a lot harder than mine.
They're not. They're just specific.
Yeah, even mine are just specific.
It's not like broad-ended questions.
Okay, I'm excited. We've been waiting
Let's
for
do
this,
one, yeah? Let's do
this
one.
segment for a long time. In 2015.
That's too far away.
No, but you might know this.
Okay.
I think. I went to Mall of the Emirates to watch this singer come and perform on stage. She's currently a famous Hollywood actress, but I know her from Disney Channel. I got picked from the crowd to
I know this story. You've gone on stage and sung with
Yes.
her.
And I'm pretty sure I've told you this.
Yes, you have, but I can't remember who it is.
Okay, good. I've also written in this that I'm pretty sure I've told you this story.
No, you have told me
Yeah,
this
yeah,
story.
yeah.
You went on stage, you sang with her.
Yeah.
My God, you've shown me this. You showed me pictures also of
Yeah.
her. Ariana Grande?
No, I wish.
Okay, wait, give me three tries, eh?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
you
give you
get
also.
three tries.
I've lost.
Okay.
Yeah, no, why would I say Ariana Grande? It's so dumb. Disney? My God, I can see you showed me this. Such a good question.
Right?
Such a good question.
Right?
I should know that.
This is the first
Is
one.
your highlight of your full life so far?
No.
Katy Perry.
No.
I don't know. Damn.
It's Zendaya.
I would have never guessed that.
Oh, really?
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you did tell me this.
Zendaya.
And I remember I was shocked then purely because I was like, she is a singer. I didn't know that.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
She was on Shake It Up, like at that time when I watched her. And then she had just started getting into her own music, and that song was Replay that we sang on stage together.
Okay. Okay, then I'll start with a tough one as well.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
This question has three different answers. Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you three tries. Even if you get one of the three, it's fine. So
Okay.
you have better odds on this. Who was / is my guitar inspiration?
Oh my god.
There are three names. I've told you all three. One I have told you in very passing. So I would not expect you to remember that.
Okay.
But the one I told you in passing was the one I've told you most recently. Like a month back or so. And then two I have really spoken about, made you listen to them as well and been like,
Yeah. Is it a guy from like a rock band kind of?
no hints. You didn't give a hint. No.
I literally
You have-
gave you hints in my question only, I said. I said MOE, I said 2015.
That's separate.
I said she's currently a famous.
So I just said I made you listen to them. They're my guitar inspiration. So clearly they're guitarists.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. My
Then
one
what?
guess
Yeah.
is it's the guy from Imagine Dragons.
I
Wild
didn't even
guess.
know there was a guitarist in Imagine Dragons.
Who's that band that you made me listen to that day? It's the guitarist from that band. I was gonna
What
say the
day?
name of your guitar.
What day?
In the car.
Which car?
Your car, home, like a few months ago. There was one band you played, and it was the guitarist from that guy because you loved. It was that one phase when you were playing music in the car. And I was like, wait, no, let it play. Like, and you were playing some music from some band.
I think you're
I'm not
talking
gonna
about
get
John.
this.
It's not John.
No, I'm not gonna get this because
So take a guess.
It's a guy from a band, right?
Okay. Out of the three,
Yeah.
one is in probably one of the most famous bands on the planet. Okay. One is in a very, very famous but more metal band. And one is a singer himself.
Okay.
All three are males. I'm very sorry. So one's a lead singer
Yeah.
and other two are guitarists. One of the guitarists is in probably the world's most famous or one of the most famous bands, and one is in a metal band. And you have heard songs from all of them. Like minimum 3 songs from each artist you've heard.
I feel like you
The
played
singer is
it
blues.
that day. Huh?
The singer is blues.
Blues. Like he sings
Yeah, the
blues.
his genre is blues. Even though he's more famous as a singer, in my opinion, he's one of the most underappreciated guitarists. and his knowledge of music is insane. He's performed with Eric Clapton.
Mm, You played a song that day on the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Of
know,
this
I
band,
know.
and then
And I
your
keep mistaking it for another song.
no, that's not the band. It's not Green Day.
Oh, fuck.
Green Day does not have a lead guitarist. Now, I mean, now they do, but they didn't. Green Day is a
Isn't
punk
the
band.
Summer of 69 guy?
That's Bryan Adams, I know. So the hardest one, which was the metal guy,
Yeah.
which you most recently heard, his name is Sinister Gates. So his band is Avenged Sevenfold. It's like a metal, hard metal band.
Okay.
Genre, I'm not perfect in, so guys, please. Okay. On that.
Okay.
Second is Slash from Guns N' Roses. I
Oh.
played Sweet Child of Mine that day. And third, and what in my opinion is also my most inspiration, especially now time, is John Mayer. And I made you
I was
listen
gonna
to
say John
so
Lennon.
much of John Mayer in the car, like so much of him. And I've always made you listen to his live versions, and I'm like, listen to this solo, listen to this
Yeah.
part. That way. Anyway, that's fine.
It's a very easy question.
Yes.
If I wasn't studying or living in Australia, which one place would I want to move to?
I want to say Spain.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, cool.
Spain.
Okay, then since we're talking about travel, I'll also ask a travel question. Since you know I've traveled a lot,
Yeah.
okay, what was my favorite place that I visited? And I've
Been to
told,
like 100.
and I have told you this, and I've always said the same thing every single time. Anyone I meet, they ask me what was the favorite place you visited.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing.
Yeah.
When we were at when Chai met Toast concert and we were sitting upstairs, your friend asked me what's your favorite place, and I told her also the same answer. From the last 5 or 6 years, I say the exact same place. At
Can I get
this,
3 guesses?
yeah, you get 3 guesses.
It's not Switzerland.
No, it's not even in the top 5. I always say this place. You can say the city or the country. Both I will be. No problem. No problem.
Armenia.
I've never been to Armenia. I'll give you a hint. It's
How
in
do I not
Europe.
know that?
When I say it, you'll be so annoyed that you didn't guess it because I've spoken about it so much. And I've also been like, I have to take you here, we have to see this, we have to see that, we have to do this, we have to do that. So much I've spoken about it. When I say it, you will be annoyed.
It's not London.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not counting that as a guess.
No, yeah.
Just purely because I'm nice. Okay? It's in the European Union.
Ireland. No, that wasn't a
I
guess.
just said
That
it's in
wasn't
the
a guess.
European Union.
That wasn't a guess. Yeah, but we all know my history with geography.
Your history and geography.
Yeah.
You also know your
I'm
history
gonna
with
kick
English.
myself for not knowing this.
Yeah. Greece.
Oh my god! Yeah, Mykonos.
Yes. And everyone, when I say Greece, goes like, oh, Santorini. I'm like, yes, Santorini is hyped on social media, but
Yeah.
Mykonos is a real gem.
Yes.
That hurts. That hurts. Anyways, 1-0 so far. Your turn. Ask me your next one.
What is something you think I am proud of that I don't talk about often? And there are like 4 options in this. So you can any one of the 4 you can say, or you can say 2 or 3 or 4,
Okay.
whatever.
You're listening skills to others and
No.
empathetically understanding,
What is something?
or like
One
a
thing.
physical activity.
No, like something,
Okay.
whatever, you think I am proud of that I don't talk about often.
Something that you are proud of that you don't talk about often.
Yeah.
Uh, Living in Australia alone and managing everything here.
Yeah.
Like when you got your first job, you got it on your own without anyone's help, and you were surviving on your own. Is that one of them?
Yeah.
Like getting your own job without any contacts.
It's more how I landed the job.
Yeah, the way you send the email while you were on
Yeah.
call with me, and you were like, "You need me for this job because I'm gonna be this, and you
Yeah.
were full sassy and impressive.
Yeah.
And, is that one of them?
That's one of them.
Okay. How many more are there?
No, you can just have one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but how many more are there?
2 more.
You said there are 4.
Yeah, but you said you combined both.
So I said 2.
Yeah.
Which ones were
Moving
there?
to Australia and
The job.
you said it all 2 in 1.
Yes. Okay, 2 more are there.
But I don't think you guessed.
Okay, two more are there,
Because
na?
it's what I.
Okay, two more are there, na?
Yes.
Is it how you rescued cats?
No.
Okay. One more guess.
That I talk about a lot.
Not really, you don't talk about the rescuing part.
I do.
Give me a hint, since I've already gotten the point. What year are they from?
No, it's leave it. You already got the point.
Acha, but tell me, give me a hint.
It's like I can't give it a hint.
Okay, then just let me see the answer. Okay,
It's
tell me later. If you don't want to say it on camera.
no, it's not that. I wouldn't
Okay,
have
so
written
tell me.
it. It's my fashion sense and my empathy are two things I'm proud of.
said empathy. Roll back your listening skills to others and
No.
empathetically understanding. How you can listen to other people and be empathetic towards them and understand what they're going through.
Okay, good. That's a point then.
I said that before you even like stripped the question. That was the first thing I said.
I didn't clock it.
Something you should not be proud of is your hearing and understanding and memory
Good
and
job.
weakness. Your fashion sense, you don't talk about it. To me, you don't. Because I keep saying, oh, just maybe that's right.
You keep saying, no, I don't keep saying.
That makes it difficult, these questions.
Yeah.
Because what you and I talk about, you don't talk about with others.
See, I have not Googled and all these questions.
No, I also
came
come
up
up
with
with
my
them
own
only.
brain.
No, but
So that's why they sound a bit cool.
I still got 3 out of the 4.
Good.
Okay, and fashion sense, I purely didn't guess because I thought the whole world
You
knows.
don't need to justify.
No, I'm just saying it's not. I just thought the whole world knows you're proud of how you dress because you dress so well. I didn't think it was one of those things that you don't talk about. Anyway.
I'm
What?
going to lose this.
Yeah. If you don't get this one, I'll actually be hurt. What was the name of my university in London where I did my masters?
Westminster.
I am so scared you won't get this.
What the hell?
Yeah.
University of Westminster, London.
You get my Greece question. Okay, so you can't be so shocked with me. Okay, so it's
Sorry.
2-1 after 3 questions. You're on the board.
I also know you studied Masters of Audio Engineering.
No, wrong.
Audio Producing. Audio Production.
Correct.
Yeah, Masters of Audio Production. What is one tradition or routine that is very important to me each year? Like it's important to me that it gets acknowledged.
Tradition or routine?
Yeah, like a thing or like a tradition each year. I guess it's a tradition.
Is it something to do with the festival?
Ish. It's a stupid question. I already said that in the beginning.
Is it to do with your birthday?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's very important to me
Yeah.
that somehow, somewhere,
Your birthday is celebrated
Like-
and you're appreciated.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a big thing. Even though I try not
I
to.
got that correct.
You got that correct.
3-1 for Abhishek.
That was an easy fucking question.
First you said it's a stupid question.
I didn't say it was hard though. I said it was stupid.
It was stupid. That made me so confused.
Good.
Because you said tradition.
Yeah.
That
it is a
started making me
tradition.
think that weekly Sunday morning brunches.
No, that's your problem. Tradition is something that happens every year, or every week, or every
Yeah,
month.
that's why I was confused.
Your problem.
I still answered correctly. I don't know why I'm getting the stupid. Anyway, what is the name of my childhood pet?
Chuck.
Incorrect.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse. Oh, do you mean your mom's dog?
Yeah, my childhood.
Yeah. I know this.
Yeah, Chuck, I was what, 14?
Yeah, I know this.
And I know you know this because you had the same name. Anyway.
I know this. Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah, it's your mom's dog.
Yeah,
It's your mom's
I
dog.
wasn't born then.
Yeah, I know, but your mom got it first, no?
Your
Yeah, Bunny.
Mom pe
Bunny.
mujhe.
I know this one. I know this one.
That's my childhood dog, na?
Yeah.
Okay, 3-2. Last question. So even if I get it wrong, max we can do is a tie.
Yeah, which is not bad. You
Yeah.
said if I get 2, you'll be happy.
Yeah, you got 2. I'm happy
Yeah.
in that. I'm disappointed you didn't get the Greece one because I thought that was the easiest of all.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please continue.
This is also a very stupid question. It's easy. And there are 3 options. Okay.
Like, are you going to give me 3 options or there's 3 correct answers?
No, there's 3 correct answers. If you say one, we're going to stick to one and not say any other 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you tell me them later?
Yeah. What is one thing that is always guaranteed to bring me joy?
Flowers. Now, is that one of the things that's not on there, but you're like, shit, that's correct?
No. It's not on there. And I feel like it's not always guaranteed to bring me joy, flowers. Because sometimes if you're gonna give me like sorry flowers,
Okay, Starbucks. What is wrong with you? You're sitting here. Listen, you are manipulating the
you're gonna be
question.
so happy when you see the answer.
Okay, money. I'm gonna give stupid answers.
No.
Okay, wait, let me take a serious
Thank
one. It's not flowers, it's not Starbucks. I wanna say Coke.
you.
Okay.
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 I don't want to.
Okay,
मेरे
cool.
cook की बहुत याद आ रही है.
So I got that correct. I
Yeah.
got 4 out of 5. That's amazing. Now we'll decide whether you pass or you fail.
So I've lost out on 2 questions
Yeah,
now.
you have 2 out of 4 so far.
Yeah.
If you don't get this one correct, it'll be 2 out of 5. If you get it correct, it'll be 3 out of 5. Okay. Before I say the answer, before I say the question, I'm going to tell you the answer is not spiders.
Okay.
So don't say spiders.
It's your fear, isn't it?
Yeah, what's something I'm scared of? Like an actual fear, not just yucky insect, not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because that day also there was machhar. I only
Yeah.
I've had spiders I've picked up in India, remember? I told you.
I
Not
know this one, man.
not repelled by, just
No, I know
scared,
this
like
one.
fear.
You've told me this one.
Yeah, and it's very dumb and embarrassing.
No.
Like to me.
I have 3 answers, right? 3
Yeah, there's only one.
guesses.
Yeah, you have 3 guesses.
Are you scared of the dark? Like full dark?
Yeah, okay,
I
whatever.
knew. Okay.
3 out of 5. I got 4. You got 3. How? It's not a tie. Okay, it's a belt, and I won.
I should purely just get 1 point because of history.
So that ends quiz time, best friends quiz. I won,
I also won.
and I also knew the first question.
Yeah.
I just didn't remember the name. So technically, I'm 4 out of 5.
I also knew Greece.
You
I just
had
didn't know the name.
that you didn't even know if I had ever mentioned a favorite place, and you were so blank on the guitar inspiration.
No. One
You were
minute.
still
One minute.
go on.
If you're using your logic, the guitarist also I knew. I just didn't remember the name. The place also I knew. Who said Mykonos? Delphi Santorini.
No, but you
So
forgot Greek
I also
existed.
won. No.
So that brings us to an end of the best friends quiz. On logic, I won because it's 4-3. On morals, I won because it's 4-3. And just on who knows, understands, remembers, and respects and appreciates the other person more, I won because it's 4-3. So yeah, that's an end to the best friends quiz and to this lovely episode.
Yes.
Before we go, we're going to say one thing we are thankful for. Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I am thankful for my brilliant memory.
That's a good one. It's actually a good one. I am thankful for thankful for a lot of things.
One thing we are thankful for. Welcome to our new segment called A Lot of Things That We Are Thankful.
Honestly, at this moment, I'm just thankful that I am back in Australia after a really long time. Melbourne, yeah, and I'm thankful that you're here with me. It's more fun. Crikey, mate. Yeah, really happy to be here. Really happy to be back. It's very bittersweet when you have home in 2 places. Your heart is kind of split in 2 places, but I'm happy I'm on this side this time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And more on that home, away from home, bittersweet feeling. We have an Anushka edition video coming soon where we
Yes.
highlight about her challenges, her feelings, her just everything that she has and doesn't have at the same time when she is split into 2. And I am forgetting the name of the person who has said this, so please, I do apologize for that. But I read this thing somewhere, and this person is an author, so he's named his book also the same. So he said when people come from 2 places or have homes in 2 places or are born with 2 different nationality parents or caste parents or religion parents, people say, "Oh, you're half."
Yeah.
Oh, like for example, your situation. Oh, you're half Dubai kid,
Yeah.
half Australia
Yeah.
person. He said, I'm both full, not half. So I'm not. So the guy is half Punjabi. Like I think his mom's Punjabi and his dad is Britisher. So he looks like a Britisher, like completely. His accent, but he speaks Punjabi more fluent than like actual Punjabis and his accent and all. So he spoke about his, just identity crisis growing up, where
Yeah.
when he grew up in a Punjabi neighborhood in UK,
Yeah.
but he was the white kid in amongst like 300 Punjabi kids. So he
That's
always
gotta be
felt,
hard, man.
outside. But then when he went to college, he's in a primarily white
School, yeah.
school, and surroundings. But then his culture development is so Punjabi.
Yeah.
So he kept feeling these, like, it's two halves. So
Correct.
he come up with this uh, quote, phrase, or whatever, that I'm too full. I'm too yeah. I'm both full, not half. So I'm
That's
not
really
half
cool.
Punjabi and half British. I
Yeah.
am full Punjabi and full British. So in the Anushka edition episode that will be coming out maybe in a week or so from when this episode comes out,
Yeah.
we will highlight more on that and
Yeah.
how.
Well, we also spoke about this in one of our previous episodes,
Yeah.
where we spoke about growing up in Dubai and how there's this thing where, like I had said this, where you're too Indian
For
for
Dubai,
Dubai, but you're too
non-Indian for India.
non-Indian for India.
Yeah.
So you don't fit in any place really.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it is
Anyway,
what it is.
that brings us an end to this wholesome, fun, light episode where we had a few questions from Made of Love. We had a best friends quiz. Remember,
Yes.
guys, you can send in your questions that you need in your funky little love life on our Made of Me show right here on our Instagram. You can send it to her Instagram, Anushka Michandani, 2 eyes. Send it to mine, Abhishek_Gaur_. And yeah, remember, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell, good stuff for the good stuff. And
Don't forget, we're here for you today
tomorrow
and every day after that.
Cranky, mate.